Welcome to The Line. Today we got a dipshit named Brett coming in. He's going to be asking about abiogenesis, which neither Dr. Josh nor I have any expertise in, so it's going to be a shit show. Hey there, Brett. How are you doing today?
Hey, handsome. How you doing?
Okay. Oh, is this Brett Keene?
Yeah, we've talked before in the past.
Yeah, a little bit. All right. Hi there, Brett. How you doing?
So is it okay for me to ask some questions?
Well, yeah, that's why that's what the show is about. People calling in and asking questions. So feel free to ask us questions.
All right. Would you guys agree that within the confines of the universe, every life that has ever existed always had a parent in order to have offspring? It's never been the case that life comes from inanimate objects or been observed to do that.
I feel like you're talking about abiogenesis, and I mean, life is we have experienced it. Of course, life comes from life, but that's not a prescription for how the how reality operates in general. We actually do have a lot of scientific evidence that shows that life could come from organic materials can come from inorganic materials, like develop gradually over time. So I kind of feel like you're trying to push us in a corner, in the discussion already, which I guess is fine. But at the same time, you're talking about abiogenesis, and abiogenesis has a lot of scientific evidence behind it. And so I cannot say that, all life derives from two parents or anything like that. I just simply don't know that.
But that's what we've always observed. We can see that with billions of life forms and through science. We've never seen anything come out of an inanimate object and be sentient.
Well, yeah, but Brett, we had also never observed, and technically we still have never directly observed black holes, but we know that black holes exist. And until they were first hypothesized and then detected by the effects on their immediate surroundings, that's how that discovery progressed. So in the exact same way, we've hypothesized that organic matter or organic life can develop out of inorganic materials. And we have done scientific experiments. I believe the Miller-Urey experiment is a good indication that amino acids, or the building blocks of life, can develop out of inorganic materials. So while we don't have a complete picture just yet, we definitely have enough of a picture to know that life most likely developed out of inorganic materials.
All right. I appreciate the thought and the response on that. May I ask another question?
Sure.
From a naturalistic evolutionary concept, what kind of mutation do you think happened that causes it to where we were able to have a healing process in our bodies?
I'm going to have to take a quote from my man Josh here and say that that's out of how do you put it, Josh? That's not my area of expertise.
It's not my area of expertise. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how our particular healing process developed over time. I'm sure that there are plenty of people out there that can accurately address that particular question. But what I can tell you is that there's no way a designer designed it. With the amount of flaws that are apparent in how a human body heals right now, just from a layman's standpoint, and from an engineer standpoint, if a deity did design it and engineer it, then he did the worst job that he could possibly do. And it, in fact, looks exactly like what the process would be if it developed naturally on its own through natural process. So it seems to me like God had no hand in our ability to heal.
All right. Fair enough. I mean, that's your opinion. Are we able to do a little bit longer of a discussion, or are you guys wanting to get somebody else on?
Well, we do have 3 other callers calling in that we do need to get to. If you maybe wanted to ask possibly one more question that we can address, then that would be great. But yeah, we don't want to take up too much time tonight.
All right, I'll try something a little bit less complicated. So we've all observed deformities in humans and animals, basically bad mutations, as you would state. If we found the remains of a deformed person or animal, how would we go about separating it from an alleged transitional fossil? Like, let's say a couple 100,000 years ago or a million years ago, you find something, how do you know it's not something that was deformed or messed up in some way?
Well, I mean, I would think that you could morphologically compare it to other animals of that type. I mean, if it's a unique skeleton, then we're likely going to be able to unique in that it's not a skeleton or a fossil of anything that we currently have in our fossil record. We're more than likely going to be able to compare it to similar fossils. And so, I mean, the way that I would go about separating that out would just be to morphologically compare fossils to similar fossils. If we don't already have a record of that particular fossil there. So I'm not exactly sure what this is supposed to really do for, I guess, maybe your position as far as creationism goes, just because like all fossils are transitional fossils. So, life is always in transition from one form to another. That's what evolution is. So to say that, this fossil isn't a transitional fossil is just not even wrong, because you're just, I mean, it just shows that you don't understand like transitional fossils, evolution, all that kind of stuff. So you got any thoughts there, Josh?
Where people... Go ahead.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Josh, and it was a great conversation, Godless Engineer. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
All right. Thank you so much there, Brett. I hope that you'll call in again. This actually was a pretty nice interaction, so appreciate you.